I was very involved in the negotiations specifically on finance. We just came out with our colleagues from the umbrella group with a meeting with the presidency that went very well. I feel very encouraged. I would say much more encouraged than I was yesterday. We will see in a few hours exactly what the text will look like.
Êtes-vous déçu
The text that was presented to us did not go far enough when it comes to sending the world a signal that we need to reduce our dependencies on fossil fuels. And there's all sorts of ways you can phrase it and you can frame it. The text didn't go far enough when it comes to finance to help the global south fight climate change, transition away from fossil fuels, and be prepared to face the impacts of climate change.
Stuck with this phase? I mean, obviously, are we looking into an all-nighter? Can you just kind of give us a flavor as to how that's going to go?
Given that we're already now several hours after when they had hoped to finish, the clock is ticking, and we're hoping that they will be able to kind of form a new text which raises the level of ambition. And to do that, what we also will see is parties talking to each other, and crucially it's parties from across kind of dividing lines, developed countries and developing countries, working to find that final outcome. So we're looking at countries like the EU, and working with the small island states, the Latin American countries, some of the African countries, and these developed countries who do have a shared common interest in an ambitious outcome. Maybe getting signals now that it's going to be later rather than sooner. And today the Africa Group made a very interesting announcement talking about really the need to focus on adaptation, the fact that it's not fair that we're not paying attention to this crucial important issue for them. They are one of the most vulnerable continents to climate change, and they need help to be prepared for the impacts. So I think that's showing you maybe some of the elements that they need to resolve between themselves. What we're not hearing from the groups like China, Saudi Arabia, and even the US, who, you know, those countries have largely kept quiet. They've given some remarks, but it's not really fully clear what they're aiming for. And I think that's causing a little, discomfort, because these are the big powers who will really shape whether this package can be accepted or not.